Video pertains to the items that are being received on a purchase receipt. Still going to zone 8. It looks like everything that was uh, moved from zone 8 to zone 1 was fine, but I wanted to show you. Go to inventory, location, find location, and we're concerned with this Grand Prairie. The Marriott and Dallas, we always transfer those to zone 1, so those would be fine. Zone 8, and we did receive some items in that were drop ships. You can see now there's 130 line items in this, but for example, these right here were drop ships. If you pull this up and look at the PO number, look at the item here, you can see these were received in today on purchase receipt 605. So we open that up, and you see this is actually a drop ship, so these should be in there. This is normal. What concerns me is it does say bill received. They didn't actually process it back there, but I'm guessing because it's a drop ship, it automatically processed it on through so the customer service rep could invoice it out. Not for sure on the process here for drop ships, but these items are correct in being in here. But if you look at some of these other items, let me pull up something that I doubt these are drop ships. And pull this one up. You can see the purchase receipt was done today. Yeah, and this one should have came here to Grand Prairie. These should have been in zone 1, and this is correct. But this is something that we just, for some reason, it's wanting to check this right here and receive it in. Even when we open up a purchase receipt and receive a purchase order, get back out of here. Supplier, purchases, find goods received, and you see all these awaiting bill. We look at this one. This one came in here. You can't uncheck that, and I'm not for sure what's causing this to make all these items come in here to drop ship. This is actually wrong. They should have updated that. It's going to be kind of hard now, but for some reason these are acting kind of strange, and the fact that it won't let you unclick the drop ship. You see this one's correct. These in here. If you want to find out where these are at, go to item code. We'll pull this item up. And you see here it's in other zone. It's in the drop ship zone. You can see zone 8 where these went in. These were received in today. So for some reason it's still wanting to drop ship everything no matter what we try to do. On the purchase order side, process one over. Purchase, find purchases. Alright, here's one that was created today. If you open this up, there is no drop ship anything in here. So I'm not sure why when it goes from a purchase order to a purchase receipt, it's making itself into a drop ship and putting everything into zone 8. But whenever we do transfers, like I'm fixing to have to do here in just a few minutes, transfers I'm always having to grab from zone 8 and pull them over to zone 1, and I'll show you an example of that. Inventory, transfer, find transfer. Here's one of the last transfers that I did here. These are in zone 1. I actually think these are, yeah, these are all stuff that was in stock that we sent over. Let me find you a big one here. You can see the zone 8s. What I'm having to do is every time I bring up an item to transfer it over there, when I click on the item, populate the field, I have to find out where it's at, whether it's in other zones or if it's in free stock, whatever. We're having to pull all that stuff over.